Welcome to Flick News episode 57. This week, we've got a lot of exciting news for you. From the first look at Disney's new animated short film Versa, to the latest update on Ice Age 6, and much more. So,
let's dive right in.
First of all, Netflix has officially announced that it's developing films and TV shows based on the hit board game Catan, after securing exclusive global rights in a major deal with Asmodee and Catan Studio. The partnership covers live-action and animated projects, including both series and movies. The projects will be produced by Darren Kyman from Asmodee, Pete Finland from Catan Studio, and Guido and Benjamin Tuber, the sons of the game's creator, Klaus Tuber. The original game, first published in 1995 as The Settlers of Catan, has sold over 45 million copies and been translated into more than 40 languages. It challenges players to build settlements, trade resources, and navigate shifting alliances, a concept Netflix believes offers endless opportunities for some serious drama. Then Netflix has removed their Netflix Original badge off everything. The streaming platform has begun phasing out the iconic red logo from its web interface, including the homepage and individual title pages. This change is part of a broader effort to simplify the user experience and make all tiles more consistent. The company aims to reduce visual clutter and allow show and movie artwork to take center stage. While the Netflix Original branding is still displayed on mobile and TV apps, it has been removed from the web version. The rollout is ongoing and may take some time to reach all devices. Then Christopher Daniel Barnes, who voices Spider-Man in previous animated adaptations, expressed his desire to voice a character in Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. He said, "I feel like my soul yearns to be part of the official Spider-Verse." Then official teaser for Miraculous Ladybug in Cat Noir Season 6, Episode 13 has been revealed. The episode will premiere on Disney Channel on November 22nd at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. A new teaser for Miraculous World Tokyo Stellar Force has also been released, and the special will premiere on Disney Channel on November 29th, also at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then Guillermo del Toro says, "Fuck AI," in a new video.
Buenas noches. Thank you very much. And fuck AI.
Then the fourth Cartoonified with Phineas and Ferb short has been released by Disney Channel, featuring social media star Brittany Browski. In this episode, Candace teams up with Brittany to livestream Phineas and Ferb flying a real-life dragon, aiming to finally catch her brothers in the act. This marks the latest installment in the animated reboot of the original Take-Two with Phineas and Ferb series, where celebrities are transformed into animated characters and embark on wild adventures with the iconic duo. Then, on the previous Saturday, The Book of Life was the #1 most-watched animated film on Disney Plus in Mexico, despite being released 11 years ago. Then, the first official trailer for All You Need Is Kill, directed by Kenichiro Okamoto and produced by Studio 4 Degrees Celsius, has been released, giving fans a fresh anime-style take on the time-loop sci-fi story. The film is based on the light novel by Hiroshi Sakurazaka and was previously adapted into the live-action movie Edge of Tomorrow starring Tom Cruise. It is set to premiere in Japanese theaters on January 9, 2026, before hitting North American theaters on January 16, 2026. Then Shrek will officially return to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade this November after a 15-year absence. While Shrek made his solo debut back in the 2007 parade, this year marks the first time the beloved ogre will be joined by his family and friends, including Fiona, Donkey, the Gingerbread Man, Pinocchio, and the triplets Felicia, Fergus, and Farkle, with Fergus and Farkle appearing as teenagers for the very first time. Then, Minions are making a grand return to the 2025 Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade this November, bringing their signature mischief and charm to the streets of New York City. The beloved Stuart the Minion balloon is set to make its fourth appearance, and this time, it's sporting a fresh, art-inspired makeover. In collaboration with renowned artist Verdy, Stuart's overalls are now adorned with vibrant artwork featuring Verdy's signature character, Vic, alongside several smaller minions painting them. Then Scarlett Johansson says anything is possible when asked about playing Mother Gothel in Disney's live-action Tangled film. She added, "What would excite me about it would be the opportunity to work with Michael Gracie, who is attached to direct the film, because he is just absolutely an extraordinary visionary. Then a new look at Walt Disney Animation's upcoming short film Versa has been revealed. The short is directed by Malcolm Pierce and is inspired by his and his wife's personal experience of losing their infant son. It follows a young couple looking to start a family who experience a range of emotions, from grief and loss to ultimate joy, as they embark on an ethereal, abstract, and imaginative cosmic dance of life, told entirely through movement and dance rather than dialogue. With production now in its final stages and a festival premiere already completed, Versa is set to release sometime in 2026. Then Warner Bros. Discovery has officially opened the door to a potential sale, announcing it's now reviewing strategic options after receiving interest from multiple companies. Meanwhile, the company's board has rejected a second takeover offer from Paramount Skydance Corporation, which reportedly valued Warner Bros. Discovery at nearly $24 per share, a deal worth close to $60 billion in total. This rejection doesn't mean Warner isn't open to selling. It just suggests they believe the company is worth more or that the right buyer hasn't come along yet. But Paramount Skydance's continued interest shows that major shifts could be coming to the entertainment industry if these massive studios start merging in the near future. Then Ice Age voice actor Sean William Scott recently spoke about whether or not he'll return as Crash in the newly announced Ice Age Boiling Point. While speaking with The Direct, Scott admitted that he doesn't think that he will return as Crash in Ice Age 6, pointing out that they're probably going to kill Crash off because the movie doesn't need two little possums. So he's not saying Crash is actually being killed off, but more that he hasn't been contacted, and he believes the story might move forward without his and Eddie's characters this time. And people on the internet are saying it's actually a good thing if they do get killed off, because they were never all that funny and didn't really contribute much to the movies. Well, honestly, they weren't my favorites either, but I didn't hate them enough to kill them off. They were actually fine in the second and third movie. But yeah, they definitely overstayed their welcome in Continental Drift, Collision Course, and The Adventures of Buck Wild. Anyways, what do you guys think? Should Crash and Eddie return in the 6th Ice Age movie, or is it finally time to let them go? Let me know in the comments. Then Netflix has teamed up with Mattel and Hasbro on a range of K-pop Demon Hunters merchandise. The two toy giants have entered an unprecedented global co-master toy licensing deal, a first for any franchise, showing just how massive the film's success has been. Mattel will handle dolls, action figures, accessories, playsets, collectibles, and even high-end fashion collaborations, while Hasbro will focus on plush toys, youth electronics, and role-play items, including a special edition of Monopoly Deal, K-pop Demon Hunters, which is already up for pre-order. Products from both companies are set to hit stores worldwide beginning in spring 2026, though neither will arrive in time for the 2025 holiday season since the agreement was only finalized after the movie's record-breaking debut. This marks a huge step for Netflix, turning one of its biggest animated hits into a full-scale franchise, and with both Mattel and Hasbro on board, it's clear that K-pop Demon Hunters is just getting started. Then, Netflix has officially announced that a sequel to The Mitchells vs. the Machines is in the works. Production is set to begin in January 2026, with Netflix distributing the movie under an expanded licensing deal with Sony Pictures Animation. This means we won't be seeing it anytime soon. It'll probably hit screens sometime around 2028, since production is only just starting in 2026. The sequel will be directed by Guillermo Martinez, who served as head of story on the first film and also worked on Kubo and the Two Strings, Missing Link, and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, alongside co-director J.P. Sands, known for The Bad Guys 2. The script is being written by Bob's Burgers writers Winnie Molyneux and Lizzie Molyneux-Logelin, with Phil Lord and Christopher Miller returning as producers. Then, Kristen Bell, who voices Anna in the Frozen franchise, revealed that Frozen 3 will begin production soon. She confirmed that the cast will start voice recording shortly. She also revealed that she hasn't heard any of the new songs yet, but has already seen the script and is excited about the story. She then joked, "That's all I can say. I'm under lock and key." This update gives fans their first real glimpse into the movie's progress, and with Frozen 3 set to release in November 2027, it looks like Disney is well on track for another magical adventure. Then a recent Teens and Screens survey reported by Verdy found that Gen Z is increasingly favoring animation over live action, and wanting less sexual content in their entertainment. The report revealed that the preference for animated content jumped from 42% last year to 48.5% this year among teens and young adults. The survey of 1,500 adolescents aged 10 to 24 also showed that friendships and stories without forced romance are becoming far more appealing. The findings suggest that younger viewers are actively seeking content that feels relatable, fun, and less fixated on romantic or sexual themes. Then K-pop Demon Hunters has now surpassed 400 million views on Netflix after 18 weeks. The film remains its streak of being the #1 most-watched original movie of all time on the platform. Then the release schedule for Mr. Beast Lab animated series has finally been revealed. The first 2 episodes will premiere on October 26th, with the remaining 8 episodes releasing weekly until December 21st. Then Universal Pictures and DreamWorks have officially announced the 25th anniversary nationwide theatrical re-release of Chicken Run by unveiling its first poster. The film will return to theaters across the country on November 9th and November 12th for a special limited engagement, and advance tickets are already on sale. Chicken Run, created by the brilliant British animation studio Aardman, was released back in 2000. It was the first ever feature-length stop-motion animated film and became a huge box office success. Even after 25 years, it still holds the record as the highest-grossing stop-motion animated movie of all time. Then a new look at Lycus Wildwood will be shown during the Paranorman re-release screenings starting from October 25th to 28th, which will play in theaters alongside the brand-new short film, The Thrifting. Then it appears that Disney is considering a new entry in the Lion King franchise, which should not be surprising given how much money the franchise has made. Scooper Daniel Rickman reports that Disney is moving forward with a new theatrical Lion King film, but has no details on what this movie could focus on. Disney has not officially confirmed any news on a new Lion King entry, so this should be treated as a rumor for now. Then, Pokémon has been confirmed to canonically poop. In Pokémon Legends ZA, the Japanese version of the game mentions that Pikachu has been pooping more than usual, though the English translation softens it to tummy troubles. This quirky detail has amused fans and added a surprisingly realistic touch to the Pokémon world, sparking discussions about whether other Pokémon have similar biological functions. And that's a wrap for this week's news. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care.